Hello everyone. Today I would like to share my experience on a course that I've taken about 1 month ago. It's called Vipassana Meditation. It's a meditation that can help us understand and know the self, know ourselves. And it's one of the most meaningful experience that I have in life. And it's a 10 days course. To me, it's an emotional control tool. The keywords for the Vipassana meditation is sensation, awareness, and equanimity. As I mentioned, I think this is one of the most meaningful experience for me in life. I'm grateful that my friends Sharon and Susan have shared this experience with me, that I get to benefit so greatly from the course. When I went, I actually go with a hope. I was hoping to better understand myself and make good decisions, because I'm at the life juncture now and some important decision to be made. And I also want to cultivate the meditation habit, which I have been trying for a long time, without success. So I think I've achieved all of the objectives, and I've benefited even greater than what I expect. I did the course in Kuantan, Malaysia. The course itself is available worldwide, like I think US, Australia, and it's totally free of charge. It's run by volunteers, and the attendees donation. For example, it's free for me, but when I finish the course, I do donate some money, because I hope that others can benefit for the course as well. And it's totally non-compulsory. The program starts from 4:30 to 9:30. We are to meditate about 8 to 12 hours daily, and we cannot have handphone, we cannot talk to each other, we have to observe the noble silence, and we cannot have eye contact or body touching with each other, and men and women are separated. And I'm glad that there are some flexibility for the course, because it's not easy for me. I know we don't have anything for dinner, only fruits. Starting from about day 7, I started to count down and think that, when will this end? And only on the last day we are allowed to talk to each other, and some of the coursemates, they actually enjoy the course thoroughly, so everyone really has very different experience with the course. The keyword, like I said, for the course is sensation, awareness, and equanimity. To me, it's a method that we learn to control our emotion and our behavior, to have a calmer mind and a clearer thinking. And the root cause of suffering is actually craving and aversion. So craving is when we have some strong liking for something, and like a person or something that we really want that to happen, so it will develop into a craving. And aversion is when we really dislike someone, so we don't want that to happen, or come near us, so that's aversion. So we want to learn to develop the middle path, the equanimity, to not have strong craving and aversion for things. And it is very true. If you think about it, even the most blissful person in this world, he or she cannot have everything according to what he wished for, and he have to face death and sickness at the end of his life too. And so the solution to this problem, to the suffering and troubled mind in life, is actually to learn to maintain equanimity, not reacting to all of the emotion, and not to develop craving and aversion. So the second part is being aware of our own emotion, and with this technique, this awareness is developed through the observation of our body sensation, because with every emotion there will be an accompanying body sensation. For example, when we feel angry, we will feel that our heartbeat is faster, our breathing is heavier and more rapid. So we are learning to observe the sensation so as to be aware of the emotion. And actually, I'm a Buddhist, and I know perfectly well that we need to control our emotion. We shouldn't be angry, but knowing and doing are two different things. And to me, with this meditation technique, it offers me some concrete tools. I like what Mr. Goenka has mentioned. Mr. Goenka is the founder of the meditation, Vipassana Meditation technique. So there are 3 levels of knowledge. First level, you heard about it, you learn about it. Second level, you actually digest it and understand it yourself. And third level, you experience the knowledge yourself. And with the third level of knowledge, it's really yours, the knowledge, and you can better use it in your life. So I think in essence, this technique offers a third level of knowledge to my my already known right things. So for example, we know that we need to control our anger, but anger is very abstract, So with anger, we have this body sensation, which is much more concrete. Then we need to learn to be aware of our emotion and sensation. Then we observe it objectively. We do not react to it. Like Mr. Goenka has mentioned, we are like an observer sitting by the river and see our emotion flow like a river. So with this, we can develop equanimity. In the Vipassana meditation, we all feel very different sensation. Like some people feel very cold, icy cold. Some feel heaviness. All kinds of feeling and in sensation. For myself, I feel really hot and like heat burning within myself. And for me, I really think that is because that I've suppressed and kept many hatred and unhappiness within myself because of what happened in my life, and so it manifests as heat during the meditation, and I really felt that it's a great relief after the whole course that so much heat has been dissipated, and I also suddenly understand why. What is the reason for this? And it's because the lack of compassion in myself. So it's the understanding yourself part that somehow it just came so naturally. And the sensation is actually, it's really weird because it's so cold outside. It's a rainy season in Kuantan. It's raining every day. It's so cold and yet I felt the strong heat within me every time when I start meditation during the later part of the meditation. And however, it's not important what sensation that we feel. For example, at the end of it, most of us felt the warm flow of energy through us, which is a very pleasant feeling. But no matter we feel the pain or the heat, or we feel the pleasant sensation, the key is not about the sensation. The key is about developing the equanimity, to not reacting to it and to observe it objectively. For example, we are to observe, they call it the sitting of determination. So when you feel itchiness or you don't scratch it, when you feel pain or numbness, you don't move or like open up your legs and rub it. So you just observe it, and it's really an amazing feeling that after some time it goes off, and you observe it that the pain or numbness grows and reduce, move about. It's a very special feeling. It manifests, it highlighted the impermanence of life. It's called anicca in Pali, as Mr. Goenka has mentioned. It's things are impermanence in life, and we shouldn't develop so much attachment to things. And when you observe your body sensation, every second and every minute, things are changing. So it really manifests the theory, like in a concrete way, And okay, it's not very easy to capture the whole experience for this Vipassana meditation because it's really a very full-fledged experience, and there are so many facets of the experience. And usually I don't need a script, but this time I wanted to make this sharing short and sweet. Like, my friend asked me to teach her the meditation, but it's not possible unless one really be there 10 days to experience yourself. Nothing can replace the experience in life. So it's through the development of equanimity during the meditation that we can also maintain equanimity and awareness in during the vicissitudes or ups and downs in life. So I would like to end this sharing by a story as shared by Mr. Goenka. He shared many very humorous and meaningful stories throughout the course. So it's about the story of a mother sending his son to buy milk. The first son went and he fell down. So he's very pessimistic, so he came back home crying and telling his mom that he has lost half of the milk. And the second boy, same thing, exactly the same thing happened on him. He lost half of the milk. And he came back smiling and telling his mom, "Mom, I lost half of the milk, but I managed to save half of the milk." Very optimistic. Story being a story. So the third boy, again, he fell down. So he's very optimistic. He tells his mom, "Mom, I've lost half of the milk." But at the same time, he's a Vipassana boy. He knows clearly that he has lost half of the milk. So he told his mom that he will work for a day to earn enough penny to buy back half of the milk. So it's the spirit of Vipassana meditation. It's about optimism and workerism. In things in life, bad things happen, good things happen. We need to maintain, we need to learn to maintain the optimism mind, and at the same time realize that things can be worked on. Optimism and workerism. That's the essence of the technique. And after the meditation, I find that to me is that I've discovered a method to continuously improve myself, and I meditate much more consistently now. I sleep better, and some of my eyes and spine problem, somehow it gets cured during the meditation or improved. I'm not sure whether it's coincidental, but it really happens on me. The most important takeaway for me is that I can now manage my emotion better. Since I came back for a month, I haven't throw tantrum or get angry at even my subordinate. I think it's very rare for me, So I'm very grateful for that changes, and I really hope I can persist, and I hope more and more people can get to experience this wonderful technique. And personally, I have no doubt that this is the path to peace and happiness for every one of us. So with metta, thank you.